As we get ready for our last group, please let's just take a look at all of our high school students and teachers rehearsing and getting ready to present the concert.
I love it. Doing All County for 4 years, including the one I did in elementary school, I loved singing in choirs.
All County is really a combination of a bunch of the best singers in Pinellas County. We want to have an opportunity that's local for our best singers to come together and make great music and sing some challenging repertoire with world-class clinicians.
This is actually my first year doing All County, first year doing chorus actually, and so getting to make it here was just such an amazing accomplishment. And I've learned so much just in the short time. We've only had maybe 3 rehearsals at this point, and I already almost have all the music down. I've met great people. All the teachers have been amazing, and so it's just been really nice getting to step outside my comfort zone.
I hope students can walk away with a sense of really belonging on a bigger scale. We spend so much time in just our little bubbles at our schools. Sometimes we can forget that music can be made with anybody, anywhere, and this is such a great opportunity for them to realize how much bigger music is.
All County, everyone works hard, and they've worked hard to be here, and they want to perform their best performance, and it's satisfying to be around smart and talented people.
Music teaches so much more than just notes and rhythms. There's a sense of belonging within the greater group. Music really teaches students to be in tune, both by ear and personally with the people around them, whether that's their best friend or somebody they've never met before in this kind of a situation. But it teaches so much more, and there's nothing else like it.
I plan on majoring in choral music education, hopefully, and going on to be a teacher, because I think this is really fun, and I want to make a difference in kids' lives musically and emotionally.
This year's high school all-county choir is under the distinguished direction of Dr. Tucker Biddlecombe. As you can see from your program, Dr. Biddlecombe is an accomplished choral music educator currently serving as the Director of Choral Activities at the Vanderbilt University's Blair School of Music. Dr. and Mrs. Biddlecombe both have connections to Florida, having been accomplished choral directors in our state prior to their appointments in Nashville. In fact, as Mrs. Biddlecombe mentioned, Dr. Biddlecombe was the coordinator for Lauren Brodigham's high school choral director when she was in school in Tallahassee. This speaks to the power of music education and how it comes full circle. Between Dr. Biddlecombe and his student, Ms. Brodigham, thousands of students are being inspired by their exemplary teaching. There are no changes in the order of the program, but I would like to point out the following information. On Polly Wolly Doodle, there will be teacher soloists. Gabe Irizarry from Largo High School, Christy King from Countryside High School, and Brandon Martell from Calvary Christian. Please welcome Dr. Biddlecombe and the 2019 High School All-County Mixed Choir.
Take Good evening. These next two pieces we'll do together, without applause in between. And in the middle of this, between the first and the second, we're going to have three teachers come out who are going to sing some solos. Now, don't be fooled by the titles of these pieces. They're pretty substantial, and they require some pretty serious singing. Probably a little too much to be healthily done by these particular high school students. So we have wonderful educators who are also great performers. So you're going to get a chance to hear three of these teachers singing this second piece. We'll do the first one and the second one, and they'll come out. We'll do it without applause. I hope you enjoy these two folk song arrangements, Polly Wolly Doodle and Oh Dear, What Can the Matter Be?
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny so long at the fair. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny so long at the fair. He promised to buy me a beautiful fairing. I gave it a place that the girls are all wearing. He promised he'd bring me a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up my bonny brown hair. Bonny brown hair. He promised to buy me a bunch of red roses. Bonny brown hair. A garland of lilies, a basket of roses. Yes, for a bonny brown hair. He promised he'd bring me a little straw hat to set off the blue ribbons and tie up my bonny brown hair. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny so long at the fair. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny so long at the fair. Oh dear, Johnny so long at the fair. Oh dear, Johnny so long at the fair. Oh, I went down south, could you see myself sing Holly Wolly Doodle all the day? I sat till the young, a spunky gal sing Holly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my very fair. For I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana sing Holly Wolly Doodle all the day. Oh, myself she am a maiden fair, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. With curly eyes and laughing hair, sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Oh, I dressed up a sitting on a railroad track. Oh, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day.
Oh, picking his teeth with a carpet tack.
Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day.
I went to bed, but it wasn't no use.
Oh, Polly Wolly Doodle all the day.
My feet stuck out for a chicken roost.
Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, fare thee well, fare thee well, my very fair. I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle.
Okay, time for a little music lesson, so hold on. Samuel Barber is dead. He couldn't be here tonight, so I'm here to talk to you about this next piece of music. This piece has an interesting title that you probably saw in your program called The Monk and His Cat. My stepmother is in the audience tonight, and she's a dear person to me, and she's a big-time cat lover. And it was an introduction to me having cats, and cats are very different than dogs. I'm kind of a dog person, have two of them, Bruno and Bernice, but I also have a cat. And his name is Finnegan, and he does crazy things. In this piece of music, It is a composer's idea of a reflection of all the crazy things that cats do. For example, the music in the piano, and you'll hear it a couple times, this represents purring, what you hear in the piano. And it sounds kind of like this soft purr. Very cool, right? Sometimes you'll hear the cat walking across the keyboard in different places. It sounds like this. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. And the last thing, sometimes the cat jumps all over the place and scares you, as my cat often does. And the time signature changes because cats are very unpredictable. So this particular piece by Samuel Barber, an American composer, called The Monk and His Cat, is unlike anything you've ever heard. I hope you enjoy it.
Together, father and
I just want to thank Jeannie Reynolds for having us here. It's always a pleasure to come back to Florida. If you're wondering, if you're a parent of these students and you're wondering, is my kid getting a first-class music education? They are. I'm coming from a variety of different places. I travel a lot all around the country, internationally, and the level of education that your students here are getting is at a very, very high level with caring and dedicated educators who you should be really proud of and support as best as you can. The last thing I want to say is it's particularly special for me to see a student being so successful. As a matter of fact, several students. I worked with a lot of these people at Florida State University where we all got our degrees, and it's yeah, right? And it's very, very gratifying to see them making their own way and creating something special in their world. And all we can do as educators is pay it forward because we don't get paid much. So the biggest thing that I would say from tonight is that all of this result is from the excellent work that's being done in this particular area. Thank you for having Mary and I and for putting on this wonderful festival in this lovely, lovely theater. I can't wait till it gets done.
And before we present our final number, I'd like to thank the true superheroes of the evening, our music educators. And I'm hoping they're backstage, because I really do have a lucky job to work with these wonderful people, because this is an all-county event, so there'll be a teacher with 1 or 2 students involved, so it's just little representation from each school. But none of it happens without the teachers. Directors, if you're out there, can you please come on stage? Come on, don't be shy. I need directors. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we celebrated our Evening of Excellence, a Teacher of the Year last night, and to me, every one of them is a Teacher of the Year. We celebrate teachers and the wonderful things they do in our classrooms. So presenting this combined finale piece has become a tradition for this program, and we've asked Ms. Biddlecombe to conduct this piece, and our middle school clinician, Chad Deloche, is going to accompany them. We are honored to present A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. You may be familiar with some of the lyrics, because every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. I don't know about you, but I kind of have the greatest faith in the future with these students and the million dreams for the world that they are going to make. We'll have some soloists as we conclude our evening. Matthew Kaczynski from Osceola Middle School, David Eaton Jr. from St. Pete High School, and Mary Kelly Reimel from Tarpon High School. So please welcome all the All-County singers, Ms. Biddlecombe, Chad Deloche, and A Million Dreams.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own.
Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.